What's up, everyone? So today we are going to be tackling a different subject, and we're going to be doing Jupiter in the sign of Taurus starting Monday. But today I wanted to talk about numerology. And today many of you have been, emailing, posting comments about, I keep seeing repetitive patterns of number all the time. And what does it mean whenever I'm driving, I see the number 911, I see the number 211, I see the number 33, I see the number 22, and I see this a lot. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And just a friendly reminder, my book, Conjunctions at the Speed of Light, is out and available on lulu.com, or you can check out the link below. And this book is about planetary conjunctions from 2 planets all the way to 7 planetary conjunctions, what they mean, like Sun, Jupiter, Rahu, Mercury, or, Mercury, Venus, Saturn, Rahu, and Jupiter. What does it all mean? So all of these are compiled in this book. So let's talk about numerology. I haven't tackled the subject of numerology for a long time, but I've had this idea of making this video for quite a while. And then, suddenly, you just get that one email, like, okay, fine, I'm going to make this video. So what happens when you see the repetitive numbers? Do they mean anything, or do they have no meaning at all? Well, it depends. It may have a meaning, it may not have a meaning. Because what happens is, if you are seeing a number like 911, it's a very common number people see, okay? And if you see this number like once every 2 months, once every 6 months, you're driving, or you're looking at your numerical clock and it says 911, you're like, oh, again, I saw that number. It's purely a coincidence. It doesn't mean anything. Your eyes are always just, your brain is somehow always scanning through its peripheral vision the number 11. So whenever you're looking here, remember, you're only see things that are in focus directly in front of you. Everything else is a blur. But the brain is subconsciously registering a lot of information. So when you're driving or you're doing something and your clock is there, as soon as your subconscious see this number 11 pop up or 911 pop up, something happens where it triggers your eyes to look over there, because your eyes and your brain are connected. And so they say, hey, something's happening. I see the same pattern. What's up? And so you, as a conscious being, look over there, and it's suddenly 9/11. Now, if that happens, once a month, twice a month, it's literally the neurotransmitters doing their magic inside your brain. But if you are seeing these numbers like 22, 33, 11, 9 all the time, like literally like 4 or 5 times a week, or you're seeing suddenly, you've never seen them before, but suddenly they start popping, that has a different meaning. That is actually universe way of telling you the missing element in your life. So let's say you are driving, your life is about hustle bustle, you got 18 hours of work every day, you're a manager, you're doing this, you're driving, but then you also see the number 911 pop up a lot, or number 11 pop up a lot. What does it tell you? Well, it's telling you to give a break to whatever you're doing. Give a break right now, otherwise your mental stability will be disturbed. The number 11 is a master number. It's a number of spirituality and duality. And that too has 2 different meanings. The number 11 is shown, when you see this repetitively, you're seeing this for like 2 months, every single time, driving. Look back as to what your life has been like for the past 6 months, for the past 2 years. Are you not giving attention to yourself and your inner being? And if you're not, that is the universe way of telling you, because universe is mathematically numbered. According to Pythagoras, everything is a number, everything is mathematics. So according to Pythagoras' philosophy and his analysis, when you are seeing these numbers, it's a universe way of telling you that, hey, you need to now leave this reality alone and get into your internal reality, which is spirituality. And 11 is a number of spirituality. That means you better, decrease your hours. You better start meditating. You better take some vacation, go out in go out in nature and just walk around, or be away from what you're doing. Because if you don't, you're going to be slammed onto the wall. And people see that. People don't listen to those numbers, and suddenly just they break down. They just cannot take their work, they cannot take their home life, they cannot take their personal life, they cannot enjoy life, because they just kept working, didn't pay attention to themselves or the spiritual world out there. And it's happening a lot now. Not because of 2012 stuff. It's because of the fact the the solar system is finally has reached that galactic plane, okay? According to the ancient calculation, even though NASA says we won't be hitting the galactic plane for 30 million years, but according to ancient mathematics, and including Vedic, including, Mayan and Egyptian, we have hit that slope. And because of hitting that slope, it's now making us conscious about what is real, what is not real, what needs to be followed, what not needs to be followed. Now, this is why you see all these movements like the Occupy Wall Street. You're seeing the evolution of yoga and meditation and Eastern spirituality take over the Western world. So this is why it's universally is happening, this number 11 or number 911, which is showing 911, meaning emergency stop. You better stop, because there is a panic within yourself, and it's saying you're moving too quick with whatever you're doing. You need to stop and take your time. So just like this, every number has a meaning. Like a lot of people besides the 11 number see the number 22. Number 22 is a master number known as the master builder. These guys are the ones who go out and can open up big restaurants, can open up big organizations, can open up big, huge real estate development firms, and they take charge of their own life, meaning being your own boss. These guys are those people who have a mission to revolutionize a certain industry. You don't need to be the next Gandhi. You don't need to be the next Donald Trump. You don't need to be the next Bill Gates. But what this means is that you are not here to just follow something. You're not here to just be in a corporation and just keep doing the things repetitively and doing redundant work. When you keep seeing that 22 over and over again, like 4 times a week, 5 times a week, and it's been happening for 1 or 2 months, its universe is telling you that your time to take control of your own life and build something valuable is here. So let's say you're a plumber. You're working for a plumbing company, and you're going out there doing plumbing. But if you notice, and if you are a plumber or whoever, that if you're seeing those number 22, just take a moment and think about it. Do you have any ideas within your head to implement something? And I would say 9 out of 10 times you will be like, you know what? Yes, I've been thinking of opening up my own plumbing company, because the company that I'm with is not doing these things that they can literally change the plumbing business. And I've talked to everybody. Nobody wants to listen to me. And if you see that number 22, it's telling you to no, leave that, start it right now. Become the master builder. Become somebody who will revolutionize something. So you can revolutionize a toilet industry, plumbing industry, religious industry. You can revolutionize a spiritual industry. Any kind of industry that is available on this plane, you'll be able to do that. Okay. Same thing with people see 33. 33 is another master builder number. Okay, but 33 is about communication. 33 tells you that you are not speaking your mind. You're letting other people rule upon you. You're not communicating a lot with people. You need to go out and communicate. So if you see 33 a lot, you keep seeing that. You know what? And usually you'll see the master numbers more than anything else. You'll see the master numbers. It's telling you that you need to take charge of communication. You need to take charge. You may be a voice of something. Let's say you are part of a domestic violence. You're seeing number 33 and you're depressed, you're traumatized. What that 33 is telling you that no, you as that person needs to become the voice of those people or women who do not have the voice for domestic violence. So you need to take charge, and you need to open up some sort of a help group, and you need to become that communicative beacon of light for everybody. This is what these means. This is how you will look at numbers, because universe is always giving you indication. And the best way it can do that is through numbers, intuition, through dreams. But again, do not mistake a scientific, brain functioning with something esoteric or spiritual, because it may just be a coincidence. But if you see that you are seeing this stuff, seeing these numbers a lot of times within the past 6 months or a year, universe is going to tell you that I'm going to keep doing this until you take action. So if you see number 11, you need to become more spiritual, take meditation classes, take yoga classes, and then that number will disappear. What also about the number 11 is, if you're in a relationship, you just started a relationship, you're seeing number 11 a lot, it's telling you that be careful of this relationship. Because it's a number of duality, dual number. It represents good, and suddenly it can represent bad as well. So in duality, in nature of duality, things are not certain. Things are not good. And this is especially related to relationships. So if you're seeing that and you're in a relationship, you better find out what's happening in this relationship, who's the other person is about. But if you both see that number 11 at the same time, like you're driving and your significant other is driving and they see the number 11 at the same time, and they keep seeing that a lot every time you go with them, number 11, number 911, whatever 11, it's saying that there is a spiritual connection between you two. So all of these things have a meaning, but again, the amount of how much you see these things will really tell you if this is really a calling from the universe or just a coincidence and functioning of your brain seeing the numbers. All right. So guys, this is my analysis of this numerological number pattern. There's a lot more information to this, but I don't have enough time. We'll discuss the second part some other time with other numbers. But if you're new to my channel, subscribe below so you don't miss that second part. And again, if you want to know about conjunctions, my book, and you want to know about numerology in my book and what does exactly numerology is, check out the link below. Check out my book there, Astrology at the Speed of Light, that has numerology information in there, and my book, Conjunctions at the Speed of Light. And when you get the book, I will send you the link to look at your own chart. Just make sure you follow the directions below. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow with Fans Q&A. Bye-bye.